The hiatus scruff, we all have it.
Yeah, well, it is. It's, you know, they don't pay me to shave on my hiatus, so why not?
So I'm hearing the season finale. I'm hearing words like game changer, big thing. How would you sum up the season finale?
It was hard. Just as far as the physicality and the emotional toll and all that. I mean, not to say that, oh my gosh, it's the best episode of television, but it was, for us, it was a pretty big episode, and so we're proud of it. I will say that when I was reading the finale, it got to a point where I was like, oh wow, and then it got to another point where I was like, no way, okay, all right, we're going there. So
I love that the show can still surprise us after being on for 9 years.
So do I. I mean, as you know, as somebody who's been pretty close to the story for a long time, I still get excited when I read, you know, big twists like this. So as you know, I'm just a fan of television in general. Like, there's a lot of really talented writers out there, and thank God we've got a few.
When was the last time you went back and watched like first or second season episodes? Because I'll see them on TNT once in a while. You know?
He's one of our new stars of Flash, actually. Welcome to the CW, buddy.
I think he's got a good future.
I think he'll do fine.
When was the last time you went back and watched some of those early episodes?
You know, surprisingly enough, just about a month ago, I went back and watched the pilot. I was having a conversation with somebody, and they asked me, they were like, you know, do you think that the pilot would hold up in today's market? And I was like, you know, that's a really good question, and I actually did. I went back and I watched the pilot, and I do. I think it still stands up. I think it's got heart. I think it's got, you know, it's the way that Eric Kripke teed up the end of that pilot. I'm like, I want to see what happens to these guys, and I think because it was such a good kind of starting block for us, it really sent us out on a journey that we didn't expect to go this long, but we're glad it has.
Well, you must have noticed that the show has changed quite a bit.
Absolutely, yes. We're now on our third showrunner. We've had, you know, I think my character's died about 37 times. So it's, and in the world of Supernatural, it's, you never know. And we're really not, we're not held down by, you know, quote unquote reality. So it gives us a lot of freedom, and the writers a lot of freedom to really take us wherever they want to take us. And so it's been quite a roller coaster ride.
Will you be in the director's chair next season?
I will. Yeah. Yeah.
What's your biggest surprise about doing that? Like, just maybe something you weren't expecting, like with your director's eye combined with your actor's eye?
I didn't expect there to be such a mental switch.
Okay.
In putting on the director's hat, just my mind runs at a different rate, and I'm you know, I'm highly analytical, and I'm thinking, and I'm constantly breaking things down and watching a clock and just everything. Whereas an actor, I have a very clear mind, and I kind of let myself be available for, you know, the work. And so it's two totally different mindsets, and it was a bit of a challenge finding a way to hop back and forth between the two.
Okay.
But hopefully this will be my fourth time, so hopefully it gets a little easier.